unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and it needs witching hours, so you're better off elsewhere tonight. Witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, just stay out of the woods, cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. Cause the witch has the power and so you're better off elsewhere tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Off the Grill podcast, the only podcast that has been referred to as a triple penetration of knowledge, humor, and timelessness. I woke up late and I had to try to do a thing. I fucked it up, but here we go. Let's do a fucking stupid podcast. And I'm going to be out of breath for most of this one. Thanks to that. That's terrific. Oh, boy. How are we all this evening? God damn it. Shout out to the fucking fat cocksucker that left the Patreon. You can keep your buck. It's not the point. But I didn't see that until today. Tried to scramble to make a new Patreon fucking whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. A little title card or whatever. And somehow discovered that somehow I had gotten rid of the template of the Return of the Living Dead folks driving to the cemetery. So I had to try to find that picture again, and it's hard to find the exact one I had. The one I had was fucking perfect. It was great size, great, everything, great quality, all that shit. For whatever fucking reason now, I can't find the same one, and I want to kill myself. So I fucked that up, and then because it's not the right one, I couldn't. The font sizes wouldn't fucking fit the way they need to, and yeah, I quit, and I almost canceled the show, and I almost killed my grandmother. She had nothing to do with it, but closest person to me right now. So it would have been just, an awful, awful tragedy. Also, probably would have went from there to just burning down house. And I've been on a real fucking arson kick lately. I don't know why. Just like that's been my go-to. Oh, that'll relieve the fucking stress. Let me burn down a house. Let me burn down whatever I'm in. It's generally been the house that I work in. It's been the target of my ire lately. Nothing to do with the gentleman I take care of either. But, perhaps the less I say, the better. Well, if I know eventually those fucking psychopaths are going to find the show. I say psychopaths if I didn't just, lay out a scenario in which I killed my grandmother and burned down the fucking neighborhood. But, yeah. Anyways, let's take a look at the old chat. Dan Shine in the house. He says, if he's sleeping, we riot. Yeah, I was like a minute late starting this, I think. Oh, Jess Graham at Cable Channel 11. Check him out. This is Riot. Dan asks, who's going to debut for AEW on Wednesday? Probably another fucking vanilla midget or something. Is there some fun? Is it going to be that dork with the fucking headgear? Maybe they bring him in. Who cares? They'll be on TV this week. They'll speak to us next week, and then they'll be on fucking YouTube 2 weeks after that. So who cares? It really doesn't matter. I've seen speculation it's Jeff Hardy. That would be awful. Jeff's got nothing left. Like, who the fuck wants to see the Hardy Boys again in fucking third-rate promotion? Like even that Hardy Boys thing, after the WrestleMania surprise return, who gave a fuck? And we have nothing left to offer. Jeff's broken down. Jeff at least does still have our power. I'll give him that. I'll give So maybe in that aspect, it's like a fucking one-off or whatever. But today in a ladder match isn't this where they put that fucking stupid ring up, the little Sonic ring? Like, stop. Or it'll be Keith Lee, in which case this will be his one and only show because he'll somehow lose that ladder match and end up on Dark because can't have too many brown people. And I don't think Tony is necessarily racist. I don't know if that got misconflated, misconstrued. With that whole fucking Big Swole thing. I think he's booking for his little fucking garbage audience, and they're fucking just, I need my white guys. Unless it's in WWE, and then they really just want blacks fucking winning everything. Every match. They're not allowed to lose, or Vince is racist. But, Who else is here? No one. Jess says he'll debut for A&W. Old Jada Stingray says, shout out. Jess says, get out of here, Andy Dick. I don't know what that's. Ew. Yes, Will Off the Grill take the place of Rogan. Well, I've got to wait. I got to wait for Tim Dillon to get the big deal and then lose it. And then I think maybe Ray Kump might be next. And then when he loses it, then I'm in line. And I'm taking it. Someone else said it today. I saw. Who the fuck was it even? I don't know, but like, give me $100 million. Cancel me all you want, baby. I really don't give a fuck. Dan asked about Joe pulling his shit from Spotify and going, I don't care. Honestly, I'm sick of talking about fucking Joe. I've been sick of talking about Joe Rogan since 2016. Like it was kind of important to fucking speak about a little bit because like he's a moron with a following with a UFC and stand-up comedy following, and to a much smaller degree, I'm sure, Fear Factor or News Radio, but he just doesn't fucking, in the grand scheme of things, he doesn't matter. Like the people, I think I said this last week, the people that are following him and listen to him and do the things he says as if he were a doctor, like they deserve to die, frankly. Like, so, and that goes further back than his stupid fucking, like the ivermectin thing, which we also discussed isn't just a horse dewormer. Like that's it's dishonest to fucking say that. But like all he was fucking when he was hawking all that alpha brain fucking nonsense, like the same shit that Alex Jones fucking is or was peddling. Um, like if you look to fucking these people for medical advice, you deserve to die, frankly. And frankly, I think the first time you take their medical advice, you should be murdered by the state, by the government. Taken and let's fucking bring back hangings. You know, like this fucking lethal injection. You know, it's too sterile, and no one gets to watch. Like you're at least putting that on cable. Hang them, middle of fucking town. Gather an audience. Jess says Sauce pulled his shit from Spotify before he was even on there. My shit is very much on Spotify. I just want you guys to know that. And maybe just go ahead and download the show to your phone and, you know, play it on mute. Give me some fucking money. I'm getting money from those motherfuckers. From Anchor anyway, which I think is owned by Spotify. Yeah. I have a cute little ad read for Anchor, so that's cool. Jamie Hart, what's going on? Good to see you. It's been a little while. Hope you're feeling well. Dan says, you know, I have to give each of us a virtual handy at the end of each show. Oh, no. No. We'll not be doing that. That will take way too long. It says Spotify is trying to delete all but 2 episodes of Off the Grill. I can't imagine there'd be a one where they wouldn't just fucking go, this guy off here. Like maybe the first 3 rather, maybe even the first 4. So maybe they'd leave the first episode because episode 1, 2, and 3 are just so bad that I didn't even bother uploading them. Because 2 is the second episode I know is just like fucking 15 to 20 minutes of me panicking because I don't know what to say and there's no one in the chat. Luckily, our good friend Lost Cunningham popped on. Rest in peace. He's not dead, but I haven't seen him in like months, probably almost a year actually, because that fucking faggot in Philadelphia. First episode's like just me doing an awful Uncle Paul Hargis imitation, talking about Opie and Anthony for no reason at all. Third one, Christian Hanahar, shout out to him. He he calls in as he's doing his run, which is interesting. But he's outside running, so you're hearing cars and shit drive by him, and it seemed rainy that day. 4, I don't know what the fuck on 4, but I can't imagine I went full tilt at that point. Jay says, wait, I didn't leave the Patreon. Oh, buddy, you're not the fattest or the gayest one on there. Maybe you are now with that guy leaving. I don't know. I think he was some kind of anime fucking dork that Roldy knows. Also, I really shouldn't be like shitting on him. It's, you know, whatever. But I'm not mad that he left the Patreon. Again, like I said, it's a buck. I don't, you know, it's nice. I appreciate it, but it's not like that's not gonna ruin my life. It's the fact that my dumbass didn't save the fucking template, and now I have to like come up with a brand new one. I think I might just change it anyway. I've been using that one for a while. You know, it's just I'm annoyed that I didn't budget my time properly, and I'm taking it out on that guy. So, fuck it. Balls. I love hellos and gay shit. Later, Dinklage returns and Dink gimmick. Oh, yeah, Dan, that's right. Dan says supposedly Jeff still has a no compete. Yeah, I think that's until March. So probably, yeah, they go to a store, Lauren, because Lauren asked ladder match. And they bring a ladder to a store and they try to match it up. It's fun. It's a ladder match. It's on ABC's Wednesday lineup. Peter Twitch is a fucking dumb cocksucker, though. I just want to get that out there. Put him on the enemies list. Oh, Dan, that's a fucking lie. No one's ever. They're talking about some horseshit. They hang the belt over the ring. What ring? And you have to fight your way to the top and retrieve it? I don't know what the fuck that means. He's talking nonsense. We need a live ladder match. Watch along with Lauren. Yeah. There's something you might not know about me, Joe Rogan. I smoke rocks. Wait, did you have to switch the R and the J in Joe Rogan? Like, would YouTube not allow you to type Joe Rogan? Like, did it delete your comment? That's boy, I fucking hate. I'd hate to think that they're going that fucking hard at him. But YouTube probably is pissed off at him because they fucking, they're not getting revenue from his shows anymore. Jay says, let's bring back stoning. That'll get something going. Oh, no, I like a nice hanging. Stoning's rough. Like, that's one, and I'm just like, God. Ben says, death by snoo is my preferred way to go. Well, you don't get to pick. You've done something that we need to kill you for. You don't get to pick. And Jamie says, I'm for bringing back horse drawn and quartering. Yeah, that could be fun. Actually, yeah. Down for that. Jay says, no, I didn't have to. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's good, I guess. That's good, I guess. I suppose. Let's get into the show a little bit. I wrote this down. A wise man once said, get behind a wild lion. Fuck his ass. Show him how you're the fucking master. Well, Brian, his lawsuit, I didn't fucking do my research on that, so we'll probably just skip that. I don't know exactly what we're doing. What that is exactly, but John Elway is implicated, so if we can fucking just get him, shamed and kicked the fuck out of the league, that'd be great. Balls. Yeah, this is just me being angry all week. I don't know. That's a fun little story. So Thursday, this past Thursday, fucking February something or other, Hank the 3rd. Friend of the show, Nick Ridza, and myself, we braved the storm. It drove from Buffalo to Syracuse to see Are You Garbage live. That was fucking sweet. Those guys are awesome. Fucking T-Bone, old Toby McMullen. Dare I say better than fucking than Kippy and Foley. Tom Cassidy was great. Their MC, very funny guy. But fucking Toby just hops on stage, and one of the first fucking things he says, there was like 9 people in the crowd, so they all kind of go, "Hey, all right, guys, that's a lot of enthusiasm. That's terrific." But I think most of us were still, recovering from having to white knuckle for whatever time to get to the mall where the stand-up club was. Which actually kind of like it in a small way reminded me of Levity Live in West Nike. And that's one of my favorite places to see con. Shout out to Helium in Buffalo as well. But like one of the first things he says, he looks at me like, dude, you look like every guy that's ever thrown me out of a bar. And my general going out attire is pretty much what I wore to Satin Dolls. So that was a good laugh. That caught me good real early. Great fucking night, dude. The Are You Garbage like show was great. All their like stand up sets were fun. But then the end after everyone does like a half hour or whatever the fuck, um, KJ is Jay's bringing up fucking and H they come out and they do like a kind of a quick little game of like the podcast of Are You Garbage, and there's like an email you can send questions to before the show starts. And shout out to fucking Nick, man. It was a good question anyway, but he worded it like really got them going because it's like it did kind of telegraph, just how much of a piece of trash he is. And really, anyone watching this podcast is, myself included, because I'm watching me do it. So I'm watching the podcast with you. Isn't that fun? So the question was, is it garbage to enjoy a delicious Gatorade? I think that's what it was. I don't remember the exact, but it was like to enjoy was like the fucking key phrase there. A delicious Gatorade with your spaghetti. And that killed them right off the bat. And that was funny. So me and Nick were right up front, actually. I think just because there was like no one there, we actually got to fucking sit right in front of them. So they used my big ass especially, but both of us fucking most of the night, to riff off of. And I shut Tom Cassidy down. He goes, "Hey, you like basketball?" I'm like, no, I don't anymore. And it took everything in me not to just start screaming, "I don't like that they don't play defense," and just like crying like a fucking asshole. Because folks, you don't need to shout at a comedy show. You're not fucking there to perform. Sit there and listen and laugh. And I just like, even me, like, I know it hurts. Don't fucking respond well to them, but like I'm like, I don't know. Just you do it. This is your show, your time. I would hate to step on your toes, but so like they're just like, yeah, it's like fucking Foley's like, no, dude, that's awesome, that's great, and then like fucking Kevin just had like a meltdown. He's like, what? But so like fucking Foley pounded Nick, a little fist bump, whatever the fuck, and then like Kevin fucking hit me because Nick goes, yeah, and he says it's garbage. I'm like, because it is. It's fucking trash. It's disgusting. Everyone knows you drink milk with spaghetti. And that actually came because like fucking after a minute or two, they go like, "Oh, what do you drink? What do you drink with like spaghetti?" I go, "Milk." And then Foley's like, "Yeah." And like fucking Kevin got me. You fucking snake in the grass. You fucking bumped my fist. You cocksucker. Dude, it was a great time. The four of us, we got a picture together after the show though, and it looked like that third floor of the mall was gonna fucking just collapse. That was easily that was easily 2,000 pounds. Because like, well, Kippy's got to be 200 something. Nick's got to be 200 something. I'm like that's 800. So, or I guess it'd be 1,000. Would be 2,000. Yeah, that is a little much. Math's not my strong point anymore. I haven't done math in fucking 12 years. Yeah, so like, and Foley's like at least 300. Got to be fucking 350. I don't know. He's a short guy, but very large. Milk. God damn it. Fuck math. It's too hot for math. What's up, Johnny? Dan asks, who's at the top of your live stand-up bucket list? So bucket list, meaning people I haven't seen. The very tip top of people that are alive, because George Carlin would factor into that in some form or fashion. He'd probably be at the top. But out of the people that are alive, the very top is Bill Burr. It's got to be. That guy has been like a constant in my life from like 2010 on. And I knew of him, but like whatever. It was just like a fucking premium blend type shit. So it's whatever. Yeah, he's funny, great, whatever. And I saw his second special, Let It Go, I think, where he talks about like fucking mothers putting DVDs into DVD trays and shit like that. That is a top 5 all-time special in my opinion. As far as other people on the bucket list, there's not many. I've seen so I've never seen Colin Quinn. I've seen him live. I went to the first Chipperson live podcast in Manhattan at the Comedy Cellar, I think. I don't fucking know. I went on McDougal Street, whatever the fuck that is. Corey, you go fuck yourself right now. I don't know how you know I hate that cocksucker, but god damn it, do I hate that cocksucker. Dave Landau is fucking terrible. Oh, I was going to say it was good to see it till I read your comment. I hope you never get off work ever again. You're just sitting there working for the rest of your life. I don't know. I hope that Wi-Fi or the internet's not fucking up too much with y'all. I saw Billy Bean. I didn't shout him out earlier. I missed him. There he is. He's stoned right now. I'm proud of you. So Bill Burr, Robert Kelly, old Bob Kelly. Oh man, dude. Oh, I broke my knee, dude. He's another one. Him and Colin Quinn are that I've seen live in some form or fashion, but not doing stand-up. Both of them were on the stage, doing the podcast. And I've also I've got a picture with Bobby at the Sirius building in New York. They did some, I don't remember what the fuck, but it was him, Rich Voss, and Ron Bennington. They did like a little show, and we got there, they had a small audience for that. That was cool. I kissed Bobby on the head. It was fun. Then we had sex in the bathroom. Gross. Enjoyable, but gross. Just two disgustingly fat men. We didn't have sex. It's a lie. Ari Shafir is not on that list. He's funny on podcasts, but none of his stand-up that I've seen is anything that I think I need to see live. I'm trying to think. I am going to go see what they're referring to the Dead Meat tour because they're cool and they have no idea what the Dead Meat YouTube channel is. And good for them. I wish I didn't. But that's Mike Rainey, Tim Butterly, and Colm Tyrrell, who got a pretty fucking good podcast. He's from Ireland. Oh, speaking of Ireland, Sean McManus. What if we find out after this time Sean McManus is really Colm Tyrrell? That would be fucking cool. I could get on a podcast that's got some fucking name recognition. Whitney Cummings. I don't want to see her do stand-up. But I would like to see her show me her butthole though. So there's that. Dan says I first discovered him through those old Amazing Racist skits. Yeah, those are fun. Those are pretty funny. There's everyone saying hello and all that shit. So get rid of that one. So I'm really fucking disappointed, by the way. I know we talked about last week that the Washington football team was going to be unveiling a new team. Team name. They weren't gonna. We added a team. We have 2 now. And I was fucking dead sure that because they were doing the reveal on Groundhog Day last week that Washington Groundhogs. I kind of like it because it's different, and it does kind of evoke the Hog Molly, whatever, like that fucking nickname they had for linemen in the 80s or 90s, whatever the fuck it was. Before I was watching football is when it was. They went with the fucking Commanders, which is stupid. So that's gonna be the commies, which is gonna fucking degrade even further to the Washington Cumsies, little fucking chisrags. So that's good. You're gonna wave your little cum rag in the air. Fantastic. Jay's a dick. He says, trying to name people you hate, more of those LA fucks. Yeah, Winnie, I don't hate. Ari, I don't hate. Ari, like I said, Ari's good on a podcast, and he's good at fucking it with Louis J. Gomez. I mean, you know the fucking names they actually bring up to get me fucking mad. I'd like to go see them and murder them. Bert Kreischer, that fat fuck Tom Segura, his cunt of a wife. Chris Pedophilia, fucking the UFC moron. The fuck's his name? Oh yeah, all those fuck all those. Basically all Joe Rogan's fucking unfunny friends. Sean says, back for my uncle, seeing him again in the coffin, not fun. Funeral. Sorry, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Just sorry. Thoughts are with you or whatever. I don't even like saying that because it's weird. It just seems like that's all I could say, you know. Jay says, I'm seeing Segura in April. You're so fucking gay. But we love you and we respect your choice and your lifestyle. But I don't respect that. I respect you if you wanted to go fuck a dude, you know, in a bathroom stall in the Sirius XM building. I can't respect you going to see Tom Segura. But yeah, like that whole fucking the Washington team name reveal. Why the fuck wait? Why pick that day of all days to reveal it if you're not gonna go with groundhogs? Doesn't make any sense. You know, why say yeah, we're fucking just some shit generic, like create a team name. That's what we decided to go with because we're fucking uncreative. Not to mention that I think the initial owner of the fucking Boston Braves, which turned into the Washington Redskins, not to mention that he was a giant racist, and at one point I think either referred to himself or referred to as like he was like the commander of the American Nazi Party, that's good. That's what you want. Ben says Brady finally retired. I didn't talk about any of that fucking controversy last week. Schefter the gun on reporting that, but congrats to Tom Brady. I hated you for many years. Grew to respect you. Fucking, great guy, seems all around. Fantastic fucking football player. In my opinion, the best quarterback ever by a large margin. But Ben also said he's the last of the old guys, and I think he's the oldest guy in the league, but once we get Aaron Rodgers out of there, I'll be happy. My God, that'd be so fucking sweet to just have him gone. I don't want to have to deal with him or hear about that fucking asshole anymore. So another thing that pissed me off this past week, I saw where Chipotle doesn't allow people to tip like more than 50% of their total order, which is fucking horseshit. Because someone, I don't know who they're inconsequential as to who they were, but someone wanted to like tip, I think 100% or maybe more than even of what they ordered. They wanted to tip that to the delivery driver because it was in the middle of a fucking storm, and the app just plain out fucking just does not do so. And they got called out on Twitter for it, and they goes, "Well, we only allow that just in case there's user error." And okay, so add a fucking screen that says, "Hey, dude, that's a lot. That's fucking probably much more than you wanted to give. Are you sure? Like you can put two screens. Are you sure? You're sure." These fucking people, they make like 7 cents an hour in the fucking that fape in Texas. As much as I don't like him. They don't get fucking paid great. Like they it's another one of those fucking gigs that survives on tips. And if someone's fucking kind enough and has the money to fucking scratch enough to do so, let them fucking give the money. It's not your money, faggot. Leave them alone. I'm gonna burn down a Chipotle. But I'm gonna like frame just weird pink-haired fucking freaks and just say, we burned this Chipotle down because one time Joe Rogan had a burrito here. But it'll be like, a Chipotle in my area. So it wouldn't make any sense. Just destruction for no reason. That's what I'm into now. Dan says that is douchey to take away someone's tip. It's not like that's an everyday thing. Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking they make dog shit money. Most people don't tip anything. I mean, like I'm not generally a big tip guy. Like if I've got cash, I'll give it to them. I don't like doing it in the app because they wait to take it. Like so they'll take the money for their food right away, and they wait several days to fucking throw that into the bank, take the tip from the bank, which is fucking dumb. That always fucks my bank account because I'm not really, I'm not great with my money, so I don't budget. So I'm always fucking real close to zero. And when they fucking take that out like a week later, sometimes, I get another $35 fee tacked onto that, which is, good. But when I have cash, I'll give it to them. And then during the pandemic, once fucking the government's just like, here, have too much money, which really it was just enough money because I managed to blow through all of it. And not all on blow either. Blow it on blow. But some of it I did. Oh, boy. Hey, we're over a fucking year fucking going strong now. So I guess that's something. Where's I going? But yeah, when I like fucking during the pandemic, I was throwing, 20, 30% every time. And I was eating out like 3 times a week. So, or 3 times a day almost, more like 2. But yeah, I took care of them. And I feel like I gave enough money out to kind of wash my hands at least. I don't tip anymore. But I also don't get delivery anymore because nobody delivers out here in this fucking shithole. So yeah, I spoke about that fucking storm the other day. Last week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I guess, kind of. It was all of Thursday and then most of Wednesday and some of Friday. So I got a fucking early start Wednesday, got the driveway cleaned up, get it all fucking bowed out at the bottom of the driveway. So the car can come out nicely. All that shit, the shit you're supposed to do. I took my time with it and really fucking, actually did it the right way. Got back from Syracuse at midnight and it was just it looked as though I hadn't done anything and, it was rough. Rest in peace to Nick's driver's side mirror because that's dead. Yeah, so that was a bummer. I think it pissed me off more than it pissed Nick off, but he just caught a drift and fucking couldn't correct it. Smacked one of the mile markers, but oh well. So yeah, I got home. It was just fucking shit. So I did end up and of course the plows come through and just fuck up the bottom of your driveway. So it's just twice as high. So that was shitty. So I did fucking just take care of it that night though, just to get it out of the way. I threw most of that fucking. I don't care if it's legal or not. I threw most of that fucking snow. the shit that the plows came through and pushed up, I threw most of that back out into the road because it's not my snow. I'm not fucking finding a place for it. You take care of it. Go fuck yourself. So I got all that taken care of. Whatever. Went to bed for the night. Head to work the next day. Walk out about 7 or 8, and it looks like I hadn't done anything. And on top of that fucking horse shit, the cocksuckers next door, they got their shit fucking. They had a truck come plow their driveway, their little parking lot or whatever the fuck. Pushed a big fucking pile of snow into my fucking driveway. So, like, they narrowed it by like half. And unfortunately, I wasn't awake to see them do this, so I could fucking kill them. Because I was fucking hot, dude. I woke up and I saw that, and I was looking for blood. But there was no one out because it was cold. And it's still snowing. So I fucking dealt with it, and I launched it in their fucking driveway. I don't care. I'm not going to fucking play this, oh, well, these are our neighbors, and we have to, Nah. Go fuck yourself. Like, they're used to just some fucking 65-year-old lady living here by herself who's not going to fucking say or do anything. I can mostly walk around on my own. I'm almost an adult, okay? So, I'm gonna do some nasty shit. And on top of that, too, like, there's some fucking dickhead that's got a snowblower that, like, will every fucking driveway but ours. And that's cool. That's real fucking sweet. This is the worst podcast I've ever done. This is the worst fucking show. I had to shovel 3 times. But yeah, that's another reason that I'm fucking really digging the idea of just burning houses down. Ben says, did you see that guy shooting his neighbors over there, arguing over where they shovel their snow? Like, oh yeah. That woman should have kept her mouth shut. Tim Dillon talked about that last year. That was a whole episode. It's fucking hilarious. Go check that out. Yeah, no, that's crazy. But that's Philadelphia also. So, really nobody should have been surprised about that. Philadelphia, even fucking pre-Al. Uh-oh. Someone said his name.
The faggot of the opera.
Yeah, so even like pre all that shit, Philadelphia is a fucking cesspool. It's disgusting. Like, I asked Lauren. Lauren hates that place. I hate that place. Anyone I know that's not from Philly hates Philly. So I lost track of the chat. Ben says The Rock is getting canceled for kind of supporting him. Dan says, I think he backtracked. Ben says, yes, but too late. Now they're looking into everything he said before to find reasons to cancel him. Again, listen, I said last night, the fucking guy I worked with last night, he says, they're canceling The Rock. Or what is Joe Rogan about it? You can't fucking cancel someone like The Rock. He's too big. Like, he's more famous than God. So, I mean, they could fucking try and pretend, but the dude's got money and everything. He's too big to fail, basically, and not in the way that the fucking government said that, like, the fucking banks were too big to fail in 2008. This is just, he's too big that he can fucking support himself through any kind of horse shit like this, because it is horse shit, But I'm not going to sit here and pound a fucking table about cancel culture because it's not fake. Like, they do try to do this shit, but like, unless you're a heinous fucking monster and, deserve to be fucking just like banished from society, you're not going to get fucking banished for a couple of yucky words. Back when everyone was saying fucking yucky words, like, stop. Ben says, even bringing up his old wrestling promos saying they were problematic or what. I hate that fucking words. Oh. Sean says, doesn't tip. Who does he think he is, Mr. Pink? Well, no, I don't think I'm Mr. Pink. Steve Buscemi is more attractive than me. Somehow. I don't know. I don't get it. Going back to the past. Going back to the past. That stupid fucking angry video game nerd song. Going back to the past like that is so stupid. They're looking at stuff from 20 years ago. Oh, and it's PJ the Psychedelic Penguin. What's up, Mr. Penguin? Peach? Call you Peach? Dan says I can think of a few rock promos they will try. Oh, dude, all the fucking fake Chinese ones. Oh, yeah. I can't think of any other fucking really. There's got homoerotic or fucking anti-gay or like homophobic. That's the word. Although that's not. I don't know. It's not a phobia, but that's a term we've. Did you say Al? I did say Al. Ben says, did you see that guy shooting his neighbors over there, arguing over where they shoveled their... I fucking read that already, you fat retard. You just got... PJ says he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. You ain't joking. Jay says, someone shot a guy spewed over grass clippings in Philly. That they did. Yeah, so like I said, that Brian Flores lawsuit, maybe we'll get to it next week. More shit will happen. So I didn't do my research, so we'll skip that. Told you about the wise man that said things. Facebook censorship nonsense. So, what the fuck was I rambling about that night? I don't know. I posted some shit the other night. I got a 1-day ban. I don't remember. That's what it was. Someone had posted about fucking Mike Huckabee ordering white toast, egg whites, and hash browns at Waffle House. I just said what anyone who sees that order would say, that he should be hanged. And apparently that's wrong. What the fuck? So they bitched about that. So I screen capped the this is yucky. We're getting rid of this. It's bad language. And I said this is fucking horseshit. But now because it still said hanged in the picture, I got a fucking full day ban. And that's just so fucking frustrating because you're not even allowed to like shit. And that's a lot of what I do. Anyone that I follow on Facebook or Twitter knows that I'm generally going to hit the fucking, I'm going to hit like or one of those cute other little fucking pictures I let you use. And it couldn't do that. And every time it fucking freezes the app and it's fucking, you can't, you're not allowed. Although I shouldn't really be fucking that mad about it because I don't post anything really outside of show promotion. And none of the cocksuckers that I'm friends with, my family, my fucking IRL friends, they don't care. They don't watch the show. They won't share it around for anyone. So fuck them and fuck Facebook. And Facebook can fucking, blow me too because I had been paying for fucking promotion. I mean, not in the last couple months, but the whole previous year, for my fucking, for the page, for the fucking show posts, all that shit for the Patreon. So Facebook and Instagram, Meta, they can fucking lick my ass and balls because you ain't seen another fucking dime. Yeah, so that's that. So, along with that, Amazon can fuck off because I was supposed to have a whole bunch of shit show up for late Christmas because, everyone got me shit and I got nobody anything. But Now I got all kinds of free money. It's not free. I have to work for it. I have to play PlayStation for it. That's the cool thing. Now I am moving to overnights. I just bring my fucking PlayStation. And then I get them breakfast. And then I go. It's a fucking sweet gig. I do generally have to fight one guy a lot, though, which, you know, he doesn't know what he's doing. So I can, like, just hit him with, like, a spinning back fist. I'm kidding. I don't hit them. I like all the guys a lot, so they're funny. They're just funny, like they're just funny, slow dudes. You know, they're fine. There's one guy. If you go, hey John, his name's not John. See, I've changed his name to protect my ass. And you just like slap his knee. He'll go, "That's bullshit." It's fucking hilarious, dude. So Mikey's in the chat. What's up, Mikey? And then he said something smart about. There we go. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make sure to hit the like button. There you go. I like that. Dan says I hardly ever post on Facebook anymore. Yeah, like I said, if not promotion, I don't fucking post a thing about it. Cheney says I hit the like button as soon as I got here and saw those baby blues. Oh, you know how to make a fella feel special. Mikey says just post Tom McDonald videos. Cool way to have people remove themselves from your friends list. Oh, dude, I don't need help removing people from my friends list. It's when fucking Facebook takes it upon themselves to fucking go, no, that's bad. You can't say that. Jay says Twitter is pretty stupid these days. I think Twitter much less. It's very stupid. You're right. But it's much less stupid than fucking Facebook. Facebook's for fucking boomers. And I should fucking realize that and just like kill it. Like if I didn't have like a fucking decade-long like fucking messenger chat thing with Roldy and Sack, I'd be the fuck out of there because it's useless. Mikey says baby blues. Dan's dumbass says my green eyes are hotter and they're not. That's fucking dumb and wrong. And Christian says Joe Rogan apologized. He did, but he apologized for saying the N-word, over the years. And there was some fucking Planet of the Apes joke he made, which I don't know, whatever. Maybe he should have, maybe he should. I don't know, because when you put it in a video and it's just him saying the word over and over, that's not great. The context to clear up at least half of those, and hopefully all of them. But regardless, and Mikey brings up a good point. Joe had 100 million reasons to apologize. It's true. And then Dan says he already has a $100 million offer from something called Rumble. Well, that's exactly the reason that doesn't matter. What the fuck is Rumble? Like, Jay says Joe Rogan is worse than 100 9/11s. And Ben says that's why I love overnight work too. All I do is watch YouTube, movies, catch up on emails for 8 hours, and get paid. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, I keep forgetting to fucking, and I left it at work. I got Antlers. I don't want to bring my laptop. I want to put that on a drive to watch there, and I just keep forgetting to. I've been wanting to watch fucking Antlers since I heard about it. Jamie said, I've been taking a break from Twitter. It's best for my mental stability. Yeah, you're smart. That's why. And Dan said, I heard they had a compilation video with no context. That's what I was talking about. The Hub is better than Twitter. I don't know what the Hub is, but that sounds gay. I won't be a part of anything called Hub. And then there was that gay right-wing thing that I fucking signed up for and like realized it's like just Donald Trump Jr. jerking himself off. Like nobody's on it. Like, nobody worth following is on it. It's all like just fucking it's bad. Like, whatever. Say what you will about Trump. He sucks. His kids are just dumb. Like he's got like there's a fucking There's a reason he became president, though. You know, like there's a there. That's what it was. Yeah, this one. Jay's got it. GETTR. You know, like Trump's garbage. I don't like him. I miss him because, I mean, at least we had a president then. We don't. We have fucking. We have a lady that, you know, fucking Joe says this, Joe says that. He's totally still alive, guys. Look, the video of him, it's live. It's a live video. You know, it's a video of him hanging with Strom Thurmond, you know, who's totally not been dead for years. So another thing, companies that ask you to take a survey and offer nothing in return can kick rocks. This happened with Taco Bell and who the fuck else? It was Dr. Squatch or whatever the fuck, the soap company. That's where I get my deodorant and soap from, like my bar soap. I like the company, but if you're not going to give me fucking so much off for answering your little gay survey, you're not getting a survey from me. Like you can't. I don't need like a free product. I'm not saying you have to go that fucking far, but that would be nice. You know, I am giving you fucking market research. I'm doing your job for you. The least you could do is give me like fucking 15% off or free shipping on the next order or some fucking shit, you know, like, or a free taco. You're fucking giving out 30 for $10. So why not just give me one for, you know, what really amounts to probably quite a bit more. Mikey says it smell good. I think that fucking, yeah, Dying Breed, Mikey, and Jonathan is also asking. I like the soap. I think they smell good. Fuck, there's like a basil one that's really good. Fuck. Let me see if I can fucking quickly pull up the order. I'll list off the ones I like a lot. There's an IPA one that was a limited time. It doesn't smell like beer. It's just like branded that for whatever reason. I really like that. I got a couple extra bars of that because I liked it so much. There's a coffee one that I'm not really keen on. Like I thought that would be like my favorite one. Like I think it's got like fucking coffee grounds in it. Kind of exfoliate the old skin or whatever. I think this is the wrong account. Because I have fucking 2 accounts for no reason. Yeah, I only ordered one thing, but what's in it? Are you going to show me or call me a cocksucker? Call me a cocksucker, apparently. That's terrific. But we'll just go to all the soaps, and I can tell you. Bao Chico Wow Wow, that's a new Valentine's soap. Red Wine and Lang Lang, Zero Grit. That sounds awesome. The Pine Tar one is like fucking low key, probably the best one. That's really good shit. The Bay Rum is shitty. Actually, I didn't like the Bay Rum. The Bay Rum deodorant's bad and the soap is bad. It stinks. Fuck off. God damn it. Alpine Sage is really good. I got that in the shower now. The Cedar Citrus is solid. Eucalyptus Greek yogurt is the best of the bunch. Second best. Pine Tar is the best. And then Spearmint Basil is really good. The Cold Brew Cleanse, which is coffee grounds to heavy grit. Trying to get what the scents are. I don't know. Come on, cocksucker. Cold process soap. That's not fucking. I suck. Invigorating, bold, delicious, just like a Squatch man should be. Yeah, I don't know. There's like a lot of like hipster, like douchebag fucking marketing around it. The same way like Dollar Shave Club had all that fucking awful marketing when that first started to get big. So there's a lot of that, and that's terrible. But shit. Yeah, so I definitely recommend them. Unfortunately, they're not a sponsor, and this show never have sponsors. Let's be fucking real. but I dig them quite a bit. I would definitely recommend them. Yeah, so there's all that. I'm trying to just fucking catch all that. Yep. They have good. They're. I think I got the pine tar or alpine something or other fucking deodorant now. I like that pretty well. Jamie, I like to smell good. I lost your fucking comment. I'll find it. Yeah, men using fancy soaps with fancy scents. Did I travel through a wormhole to a parallel universe? No, I like to smell good. As a fucking fat guy, I hate when fat people smell bad. Like it just fucking makes us look so fucking horrible. So I do my best. One, to shower. I mean, that's like the fucking that's the least you can fucking do is step into a bathtub and let water run over you as you fucking, put soap on yourself. Like I can't fucking. I mean, like, dude, if you're too fucking fat to stand that long, get a fucking chair, get a shower chair, or do like Fez Watley and just put like a fucking lawn chair in the fucking. Oh man, I miss him. I miss Fez so much. He's like one of those fucking like plastic green chairs, like the patio, I guess, chairs or whatever the fuck you'd call them. Like the hot water is gonna loosen those up. Those fucking legs. So again, it's a show like I said that they blurred the line between fucking what was work and what was real. But like I'm just imagining those fucking chair legs just like bending outward, or fucking little slats just like opening up, and you get your balls caught in there, or at least the sack. Shout out sack. Jonathan goes, so do you use shampoo or are you just going for a wax and buff once a month? What the wax and buff, of course. Actually, I go to the bowling alley and just fucking pop my head in the ball cleaner. But polisher, rather. Jay said that long-haired blonde dude made me not want to buy their stuff. Yeah, don't look at the advertising. It's horrid. Dan asks, who do you think should go into the Hall of Fame this year? Maybe we don't do a Hall of Fame. They do too many fucking people, and we just gotta wait a while. There's just like you don't need fucking 6 names every year. You're not the NFL. There's not that many fucking like Hall of Fame worthy people, superstars, whatever the fuck, managers, any of that shit available. And not even Casey Anthony trash bags. There's just not enough people to do it every year if you're gonna do that many fuck names. So like, just take a day off, take a week or a year off, and get back to it. Like that's always been a thing. Like there's not, and guys last too, especially now, they fucking last too long. Like Seth Rollins has been in the company, been on the main roster for fucking. I think this November will be 10 years. And he's been like signed by them for what 11 or 12. But yeah, Dan says we have awesome local shops that make scented soaps out here. That's cool. And Jamie said, fully support y'all smelling nice. Us in the fat community. This is a fat forward show, by the way. Mike says, why I have been known to smell good on occasion. Jess has got to get in those crevices with soap and water too. Can't just let the water in. Oh, I said that. But it's better to like just like you literally stand in front of water, like because even that, a lot of these fat fucks, especially like the fat fucks that go to wrestling shows, even just standing in front of standing under the water for any length of time will help. Dan wants Vader and Sid so bad. Sid would be cool. I don't care about Vader. He's dead. Like, once you're dead, unless you like someone like Eddie, I guess was a little different, but even still, once you're dead, you get like a fucking yep. We put him in. Here's a video package. I don't want to hear your fucking dumb kids accept an award for your dead ass. Yeah, but Sid would be cool because I do like Sid's promos. Not great in the ring. Good power bomb though. But just his fucking just quiet psychosis of fucking I'm the master of the universe. I don't have a fucking promo memorized by him, but I like him. Jonathan says Mikey may have a slight cologne addiction. Mikey says, get you some YSL. Ladies will love it. Baby, I'm a cool water boy. JS is using a loofah trash. I don't think so. Probably is, though, somehow. There's got to be. I'm sure there's some fucking reason it is, but I don't think it is. I got some weird fucking, like, long sheet thing that, like, exfoliates. It's like, it's rough. I don't know. I hate saying exfoliate, but it's good because you can fucking really like dig into your back and keep that fucking tight the way it needs to be, so you're not running around with fucking shit oozing out. Not that I've ever had that problem, but some people do. You fucking just nasty oozing fucking acne in your back. Shout out Snitsky. Ryback. I think we can shout out Ryback on that too. I mean, that's roid related, but still gross. Yeah. So, but I was big on loofah because I like a lot of suds. I like to see the soap. Oh boy. James says I wear one signature scent. I've worn it since 1998. Happy by Clinique. Dan says sounds nice. That's cute. So last thing we'll fucking talk about, kind of wrap up with this. Actually, you know what? Let's just get this shit out of the way now. And thank you to all my lovely patrons. Big Crack Rock, Christian Hannah Horror, S'mores Indoors, Gridset J the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retro Cack, The Daily Ghost, Slaughterport, Ben Yukonevich, Brian Trash, and Ben Grimm. Yeah, so that hit up Patreon. Eventually, we'll get that shit going. I've ended up working overtime fucking 2 out of 3 days last week, and I got more coming up. But we'll get back on the fucking wagon and on the train at some point. Maybe I'll figure something out. Some way to do some extra content to kind of make up for shit that I lost. Without just throwing a whole bunch of fucking episodes out all at one time. I'll try to figure out some kind of fucking special thing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you have any ideas of something like feasible, something like, I'm going to like set myself on fire for you because frankly, it's not that important. Just hit me up. Give me some ideas if you got any. Offthegrill.store. He's bought fucking anything in months. I get it though. But whatevs. Mikey says cool water is a great smell. It smells similar to Creed Santal. A very expensive cologne, $350. God damn. Yeah, I ain't paying $350. Ben says cool water for life. See, I didn't fucking know. I heard like Lottie Dottie, the fucking Snoop Dogg song. And he talks about it. I'm like, let's check this out. So I ordered like a little bottle. And I'm like, this is fantastic. And so, yeah, that's the only fucking thing I've worn since. And that'll probably be my go-to, for the rest of my life. Ben, he says record while on the clock. That's not a bad idea in theory, except my office has a whole bunch of like weird shit. I don't know what would be considered non-public information and what's not. So I don't want to fucking get into any of that. I think that like guys' names are on the wall, different spots too. So, maybe I'll get one of those fucking like green screen chair backing, so I could pull that off. But then who cares, right? Then I could be anywhere. I could just lie to you. But anyway, yeah. So the last fucking thing I've got here. So I don't know what the fuck I brought it up even. I think I was watching Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, or I was listening to the Cramps. One of those things kind of brought it up. But I was thinking about the Surfing Dead. And so John, who commented earlier, I don't know if he's still watching or not. And I don't remember if Ben had started playing a bass yet or not. But, John and Ben from the Scarecrow Show. At least John and I, we had decided to fucking start a band. He's been playing the drums since he was 5, so he's good, and I can kind of sing. We were going to start a band, and we were going to call it the Surfing Dead, which I think at this point is a band. I don't know if it was fucking 13, 14 years ago, though. There was some like New Zealand bullshit, but they don't count. New Zealanders aren't people. But I had just shown them Return of the Living Dead, and I had only really recently seen it myself. And that's kind of the name that I just kind of like, yeah, that's the best of all these awful names. And so we made this logo, and it was basically a zombie coming out of the water with like a surfboard, and I fucking searched all weekend trying to find it so I show you. And by pure happenstance, because that logo was like long gone by the time that I had the guy make this logo, there's a oddly like fucking striking resemblance between this guy and the Surfing Dead one. Like I said, so I think it was like Thursday or Friday night, and I'm like, fuck, I just like every fucking night at work, I'm just like digging Surfing Dead. I could not find it. I don't know, because John came up with it. I think he just found the fucking like the art or whatever, and then like typed the Surfing Dead underneath of it, but underneath it. Oh boy. But yeah, so I don't know. It's just a nothing little thought I had, but it would have been nice to be able to go, hey, look at this dumb thing, and then look at that. And now eventually I'll find it and realize that they don't look anything alike. But that's what it is. Ben says Oscar noms are announced tomorrow morning. Dan says they're doing a show for that. Check them out, Flesh Wound Features. They're always doing shows, so if you need content, they probably got something you'll be interested in, especially if you're watching my fat ass. But yeah, that's going to do it. I got to get ready for work. Thank you guys for being here. I didn't have this up at all, the whole show. But Twitter, @SteakSauceOTG. Like, share, subscribe, all that shit. Fucking hit the notification bell. Share this so you got to know some fucking like deranged individual that would like this. Just know. Let them fucking know. Shout out Blitz Kid for no reason. I'm wearing their shirt. I guess that's reason enough. That's it for this week. Iris loves you.